MP. I wanted to touch base with you and let you know that we all see how well you're handling the benching.
I appreciate that.
And we just need you to keep it up. Consistency is key right now.
Okay, that sounds good.
You're a chipper?
Yeah, I just got a lot going on in life right now.
And you're handling it really well. Been around a lot of guys your age, and you have a rare level of maturity. You should be really proud of that.
I appreciate that, Coach G. I see you.
I see you too, MP.
Oh, you were not supposed to repeat that part.
No?
No.
Oh. All right, well, let me learn. Catch you on the flip side, partner.
Yeah, I'll see you there.
Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and
in for Jones, and MP is subbed in for Lewis. And the Pelicans with possession here. 8-point game. Hayes with a screen on Van Vliet. MP, the pass to Hayes. That one goes in.
the big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Now here's Trent. Outside Anunoby. Down low. Here's Van Vliet. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
MP against Van Vliet. MP, the pass to Valanciunas. Oh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Valanciunas has got 5.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Trent against Ingram. Trent, the pass to Achua. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the...
That's the way he gets physical.
Basketball, but to playing it as well.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Birch, he's checked. Van Vliet finds Porter. Here's Boucher. That shot off. Some solid defense from Hayes. Van Vliet against MP. And he slams it in one-handed.
Well, beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts on the offensive glass.
Van Vliet against MP. Now here's Van Vliet. Defense right on him. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
A minute 9 left in the first quarter here. MP against Van Vliet. Here's MP. 6 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Toronto has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Here's Flynn. And he gets that one.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Pass to Murphy. Van Vliet against MP. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Here's Murphy. MP outside. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. And here's MP. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Group for the Pelicans. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Achua's checked in for Birch. Boucher comes in for Barnes. Anunoby, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And Fred Van Vliet is subbed in for Trent. So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet teams with Anunoby on the perimeter. Chris Boucher out there with Precious Achua. And it's Flynn in at the point guard position.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Throws it up high. Achua with the dunk.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Goes back up. And it's laid in by Nance.
Hard for opposing teams to box out Nance because of all the activity that Larry Nance Jr. has. Plays alive on every possession.
Here's Flynn, covered by MP. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
And they pick up 2. Flynn's got 9 points in the quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
MP left side. Tries again. Hernan Gomez gets the bucket. Hernan Gomez has got his second basket.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Achua with the dunk.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
New Orleans is 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. No good on that one. Porter Jr.
Free throw, MP. Hit him.
He hits the second from the line. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
And the basket by Boucher.
And off the jump, they were...
And the Raptors making a change here. Trent's checked in. A minute 15 left in the second quarter. All right, time for an injury report. Now an update on Brandon Ingram from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer from New Orleans provided some info for us. He told me that it's a pinched shoulder nerve, and right now he has lost all range of motion in his arm. The question now is how it will affect certain players' roles going forward. No doubt some adjustments will have to be made.
Well, and Allie, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
MP against Van Vliet. And stolen by Boucher. Trent right side. And that one hits the back iron. New Orleans has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Boucher against MP. The shake. And that's 2 points on the layup. MP's got 9.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. Stolen by MP. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
You know, for the Pelicans, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick it into high gear and right down the stretch.
And moving on to our current game, it was not the first half that fans were hoping to see for the Raptors.
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problems. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Man, you got to like what we're seeing from Precious Achiuwa.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Larry Nance is out there with Herb Jones. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Substitution here for Toronto. Birch, he's checked in for Achiuwa. Boucher comes in for Barnes. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Flynn in for Trent. Boucher finds Porter. Van Vliet with it. And off the glass. That one's good. Van Vliet's got 12 points in just the second half.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Here's MP. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision
Yeah, B.A., I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Pass to Alvarado. 4 on the clock. MP against Van Vliet. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And the Pelicans making a change here. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. That's tipped. Now the Pelicans in transition. And here's MP from outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Van Vliet, the pass to Boucher. Outside Barnes. Boucher on the screen. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got his 5th rebound in this one. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP finds Hayes. MP outside. Back to Hayes. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. Now here's Van Vliet. Tight defense on him. On the wing, Porter. Over Nance. And so it's New Orleans already up 26.
You're torching him! Keep firing! That's the way you work,
Teams will make substitutions. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Orleans?
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
So for the Raptors right now, Otto Porter is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's Achua.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years. I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Here's MP. Second shot opportunity, and the call will be against Fred Van. Second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Free throw good. MP. That one's no good.
Gotta work on your free throws, MP.
Toronto's gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th. Outside Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Jones with some nice D.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Ingram, the pass to MP. Valanciunas with a screen on Trent. Here's MP. Second chance shot. Up and in on the layup. Valanciunas has got 20 points.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pelicans.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
The Raptors need to get off a shot. Achua with the dunk.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
MP. Oh, another miss by MP. On offense, here come the Raptors. Trailing by 17. Pass to Achua. Outside Barnes. Achua with a screen. Barnes passes to Achua. Achua with the dunk. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a
You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
MP, you're in.
There. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Ken Birch is checked in for Precious Achua. Chris Boucher comes in for Barnes. Otto Porter Jr. he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Flynn subbed in for Trent. So the Raptors 5 right now. It's Boucher out there with Ken Birch. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Flynn in at the point guard. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And also, how about how disruptive they've been on defense? Not allowing the opposition to get comfortable and also being able to create a lot of steals as well.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Outside Flynn. Shot from the top of the key. A shot off that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity.
For New Orleans, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
On the wing, MP. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Hernan Gomez with a screen on VanVleet. MP passes to Hernan Gomez, and it's in there. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent is undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
Hernan Gomez with a screen for MP. Shot's good by Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez has got his second basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Got a piece of it. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. MP against Flynn. MP dishes to Hayes. Clock at 6. It's tipped. Here's Hernan Gomez. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And now it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And a deep three from MP. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that can... Will go for a different look here. Ken Burch is checked in for Precious Achua. Chris Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. Otto Porter Jr. he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Fred Van Vliet in for Trent. We've got Hernan Gomez. MP is out there with Hayes. And it's Murphy in at the 3 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. MP passes to Hernan Gomez. And it's all evened up. Hernan Gomez has got 8 points.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Flynn against MP. Pass to Boucher. Another shot. Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Shot's good by Hernan Gomez.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Flynn. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Hernan Gomez with a screen on Flynn. The drive by MP, and it goes down 2 points. MP's got the game tied up here for New Orleans. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 11. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Porter passes to Birch. Softly drops in the floater. Birch has got his first points of the night.
And really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Pass to Hernan Gomez, and the shot goes in. Hernan Gomez has got 14 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Porter. 16 seconds left in the first half of the game. Just 5 on the clock. A three-pointer off the mark. MP with it. Second chance shot. Got it off in time. It's a tie game in New Orleans. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
They've been controlling the glass. I mean, going all out in the pursuit of the rock. You gotta.
And with a moment here. Thank you for being with us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Willie Hernan Gomez. What a contribution.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
So for Toronto right now, Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Achua in its center. Lewis against Van Vliet. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
That one is off. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
Passes it to Trent. Shoots over Ingram. Trent gets the bucket.
I love the elevation on that shot. Gary Trent Jr. is a big-time scorer.
Ingram against.
Come on, box him out, man.
Ken Burge is checked in for Achua. Chris Boucher comes in for OG Anunoby. And Porter subbed in for Trent. And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
Valanciunas sets a screen for MP. And Boucher sends it back. The pass to Van Vliet. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 6 now for Toronto. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Toronto.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's MP. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back. I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
For three, Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Here's MP. Out to Nance. Back to MP. Valanciunas sets a screen for MP. The feed to Valanciunas. And it's good, 2 points. Valanciunas has got 12 in the game.
When you earn your keep inside, you get used to fighting through contact. Valanciunas getting it done.
Back to Van Vliet. There's the steal. Van Vliet against MP. They get a hand on it.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Here's Van Vliet. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. And it's good on the way in. And the Raptors lead by 6.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
MP against Porter. MP passes to Hayes. Here's Alvarado. Good on the three-point shot. Alvarado's got 6 points in the quarter.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
And foul. And Daniels subbed in for MP. That one is no good. Pelicans trail by 4. And here's Murphy. No points in the game yet for him. Alvarado passes to Hayes. 4 seconds left. And no good that time. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Pelicans trail by 4. They've got Jackson Hayes. He's out there with Jones. Brandon Ingram's out there with Hernan Gomez. And it's Lewis in at the point guard position. That's the Pelicans 5. Ingram with it. And it's Trent picking him up. And Hayes kicks to Lewis. Shot clock at 6. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Lewis. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench. Changes for New Orleans. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Nance comes in for Hayes. And MP subbed in for Lewis. Raptors also changing it up. Barnes, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Trent. The drive by MP. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Toronto leading by 6. Here's Anunoby. From 6 feet out, he nails it. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter. switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. New Orleans has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
In the corner, it's Van Vliet. They set the pick. Pass to Anunoby. From the arc. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Anunoby's got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Toronto's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. The dunk by Achua.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Jones, the pass to MP. Misses the layup. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 20-4 run. Van Vliet kicks to Achua. Toronto working the ball around now. Back to Barnes. Nance with some nice D. Pelicans trail by 11. Now, here's MP. Valanciunas with a screen on Porter. MP dishes to Valanciunas. And here's MP for 3. Kept alive. Valanciunas. Second shot opportunity. And good. He nails it.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. There's a minute left to play here in the fourth. Kicks to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen. Pass to Achua. Here's the 3. Pelicans pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jones, the pass to MP. To the paint. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
What a slam by big man Valanciunas. I didn't think he had that in him.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The dunk by Achua.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. MP passes to Valanciunas. Stolen by Van Vliet. And so it's Toronto winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
And these are 2 high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes is out there with Achua. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Takes it inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Don't let the diminutive size fool you. That's a big-time explosive drive right by the defense. We see you, Fred VanVleet.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Valanciunas. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Barnes. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Good.
You love how Scotty Barnes embraces the challenge of a contested shot. Don't back down, Scotty.
Anunoby against Jones. Pass to Ingram. The 3 ball. And Jones good for 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. It's Barnes on the wing. He's guarded by Nance. Barnes passes to Achua and out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
Boy, when it comes to Precious Achua, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Lewis, guarded by VanVleet. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. And Doris, we've seen promising flashes from Achua early on.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the skill. The next step for him is focusing on becoming more consistent. If he's able to do this, his future very promising because he runs the floor, very switchable on defense, and there's growth opportunity offensively.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
VanVleet, the pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Trent. Puts it up from 12. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Trent against Ingram. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
Trent against Ingram. Toronto grabs the miss. Achua's got 4 rebounds now. Trent outside. No luck on that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Outside Jones. Pass to Lewis. Now here's Ingram. Changes. Hayes is checked in for Nance, and MP is subbed in for Lewis. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. Flynn comes in for Trent. MP outside. Hayes with a screen. Here's MP, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line. Otto Porter.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defense. They have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
Some changes for New Orleans. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Murphy comes in for Jones. And Alvarado's subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Birch, he's checked in for Toronto. Boucher comes in for Anunoby. Here's Flynn. And that one's long. For New Orleans, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Now here's MP. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. VanVleet right side. On the wing, Porter. Puts it up from 12. Drained it for 2 points. All right, so about the Pelicans, what has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
MP, the pass to Hayes. And here's MP. 5 on the clock. Hayes with a screen. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Yep, that one goes.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. And that one's good. Flynn.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Pass to MP. Hayes with a screen on Van Vliet. MP finds Hayes. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Hayes has gotten his second bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
1:05 left in the first quarter. Here's Flynn. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Van Vliet. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Pass to Alvarado. Now here's MP. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Crafty move. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two.
You're doing a nice job tonight, Ralph.
In Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Toronto trailing. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Van Vliet. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to MP. The floater. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Both teams making substitutions here. Right now, a close game in New Orleans. So for the Raptors right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Chris Boucher out there with Otto Porter. And it's Birch in at the 5.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
MP against Van Vliet. To the inside. Hernan Gomez. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Now Trent. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. MP against Van Vliet. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Van Vliet against MP. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Raptors have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Boucher on the screen. Trent from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Trent's got 6 in the quarter.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
MP outside. Hayes with a screen. MP against Van Vliet. Clock at 6. MP right side. Hernan Gomez inside. Hernangomez sets a screen. MP against Van Vliet. Second chance effort. MP no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
The Raptors have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Pass to Van Vliet. Trent outside. The three is up. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
MP no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Porter with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. The open shot, Van Vliet. The shot no good, and it's New Orleans taking it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now. The Pelicans trail. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Hayes with a screen on Van Vliet. It's stolen by Trent.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish...
And we're through the first half of play here in...
Welcome. The first half is in the...
Well, you look at these two.
And in our game with the Raptors, a close entertainment. Thanks for tuning in.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Man, one guy's been getting... Switch here. MP's checked in. Flynn, he's checked in for Toronto. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. Can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
We've got Jonas Valanciunas, Herb Jones out there with Larry Nance. Then it's MP, and it's Lewis in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5. Pass to Achua. Here's Barnes. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Nance left side. Outside Jones, and here's MP. Jones, the pass to MP. Clock at 4. On the wing, MP. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. MP's got 6. The Raptors have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Kicks it out to Anunoby. MP against Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight.
This guy's...
New Orleans. Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes comes in for Nance. And Alvarado's subbed in for Lewis. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Porter Jr. comes in for Anunoby. Pass to Hayes. And count the basket. He was... Murphy, he's checked in for New Orleans. And Toronto also making a switch. Birch, he's checked in for Barnes. Toronto has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Van Vliet against MP. 11 feet out, and the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Now this is Fred Van Vliet doing work, efficiency and productivity.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. MP outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Van Vliet. MP with it. He's picked up by Birch. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
This guy came over from Lithuania with an ability to play pick and roll basketball, and he's only gotten better during his time in the NBA.
Here's Porter. Pass to Birch. Here's Flynn. He's got 6. Another shot. And the layup is good. Flynn's got 4 points this quarter.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
MP banked it in off the glass.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Van Vliet against MP. And here's Van Vliet. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough. Well, you think about the 2021 sign and trade of Kyle Lowry over to Miami. That truly was the signal that Fred Van Vliet is the undisputed leader of the Toronto Raptors. It is a role, guys, he has embraced thoroughly.
Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And it's blocked. They recover it.
Heads-up defensive play by Jonas Valanciunas. The alert, the aware, the always ready to send it back.
MP, that one's good.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Boucher a screen on MP. Tries the 9-footer. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
MP shot is off. Outside Porter. Here's Birch. And Birch slams it in.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Fred Van Vliet. New group for the Pelicans. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Porter Jr. comes in for Trent. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Here's MP. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the... to shoot a pair. Free throw good. MP for Alvarado. And both free throws good for MP. Van Vliet with it. So for Toronto right now, Chris Boucher out there with Kim Birch. Then there's Otto Porter. Then there's Malachi Flynn. And it's Van Vliet in at the shooting guard position. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Flynn. No one near him. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Here's Flynn. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win.
One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop. Ken Burch is checked in for Achua. Porter comes in for OG Anunoby. And Flynn subbed in for Trent. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then there's Ken Burch. And it's Flynn in at the one. Valanciunas sets a screen for MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. They trail by 6. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the inside. A nice shot by Flynn.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
MP dishes to Hayes. Flynn against MP. Porter looking it over. The pass to Burch. Back to Porter. 6 to shoot. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Ingram against VanVleet. Inside. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Here's Barnes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Barnes has got 12 points in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Flynn. The tray. And it's Ingram with the rebound. New Orleans in the lead. Here's MP. Porter with a block.
And the defensive chops Porter brings to this squad, invaluable. You see the effects of it right there.
Barnes. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Barnes has got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few... guys to get out there and provide it.
Raptors shooting well, 50% from the floor. So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Flynn in at the 1 spot. Clock at 6. Trent passes to Boucher. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Pelicans shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Anunoby.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core, and with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
On the wing, Daniels, defended by Trent. Daniels passes to Hernan Gomez. Outside Flynn. To the middle. Achua kicks to Boucher. Trent outside. There's the triple. And he recovers it. From downtown, Flynn misses. Flynn's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Alvarado, covered by Flynn. And it's Alvarado missing. The Raptors have gone 0 of 4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Here's Trent. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. That gives them the lead. Trent's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Toronto. Here's Alvarado. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Shoots over Flynn. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And he makes both free throws. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's Flynn. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Lewis kicks. Substitutions. Valanciunas dishes to Murphy. MP against Trent. Valanciunas with a screen on Trent. Here's MP. And trying for the go-ahead basket.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Raptors with the lead. Now Barnes. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Lewis against Van Vliet. Over Lewis. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. For the game. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. MP against Van Vliet. Here's MP. A second chance effort. Can't capitalize inside. Raptors shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Pass to Porter. Trent with it. Here's Birch. Count that one. And the Raptors lead by 3. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. That one falls.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Van Vliet looking around. And here's Trent outside. Pelicans with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Valanciunas sets a screen for MP. Sweet move. Shooting foul as the whistle. And taking a look at the Pelicans. Lots of talent have come through that program over the years, and they're loaded now.
Yeah, they've brought in some talent. They've done a good job in the draft and trying to find ways to hold on to these guys, along with having a healthy Zion. All that comes together, it's definitely going to help their chances to be more competitive.
Hayes, he's checked in for Herbert Jones. Here's Barnes. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. On the wing, MP. Covered by Birch. MP passes to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ingram. Drops one in from the wing. Ingram's got 14 points.
Yeah, right now, Brandon Ingram is just taking command of the entire game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Trent finds Barnes. They set the screen. And the pass to Birch.
Really the right play defensively.
See.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pelicans on top as they wrap up the second quarter on a 15-6 run. On New Orleans, back in a moment.
You know, for New Orleans, they've been hanging around.
And guys, how about the Raptors? Involved in a very... And that concludes...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Brandon Ingram has been sensational. For New Orleans, Hernan Gomez comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and MP subbed in for Herbert Jones. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Flynn comes in for Gary Trent. We've got Nance. He's out there with Hernan Gomez. MP is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Lewis in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Raptors trail by 8. Flynn the pass to Van Vliet. And he comes up with the deuce. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Hernan Gomez with a screen on Van Vliet. MP passes to Hernan Gomez. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hernan Gomez has got his third bucket of the night.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Flynn kicks to Van Vliet. Raptors moving the ball around. Van Vliet on the wing. Three-pointer. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Hernan Gomez finds MP. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Flynn. Knocked away and stolen by Flynn. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Anunoby passes to Flynn. And they'll get another chance. There's a good screen. Back to Achua. Outside Flynn. Fires the three. Drills it from outside. Flynn's got 7 points.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Van Vliet against MP. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Ingram outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's MP. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And 12 points for MP.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Boucher sets a screen for Van Vliet. Banked in off the glass. 13 points in the game.
Well, that basket.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. MP passes to Alvarado. Here's Jones. Now here's MP. Defended by Trent. Here's MP. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And Barnes sends it back. With 2 seconds left. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Trent. Trent's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And as we well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Scotty Barnes is out there with Porter. And it's Achua in at the 5 down low. Back to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low, Hayes. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Barnes outside. And he drives in. Achua kicks to Porter. Back to Achua. A dunk by Achua.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Valanciunas with a screen on Trent. MP passes to Jones. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. On the basket by Jones. And the Pelicans lead by 6. Toronto shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Barnes passes to Achua. No good there. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Jones kicks to MP. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Van Vliet left side. Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 20 points for Fred VanVleet.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call. The first one falls. And Hayes. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors. He's perfect from the line this time. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. VanVleet against Lewis. VanVleet can't get it to go.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Nance sets a screen for MP. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Here's Barnes. Nice feed from Valanciunas.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fine.
Dribble all game.
Free throw drops for Murphy. Here's Toronto now. Barnes down low. Murphy's there. And that one's good. Barnes.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Here's Alvarado. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you
Good game, MP.
Okay, it's that time again. Who's up first? Whoa, take it easy, Nate. Like you about to jump out of your seat. What's up, brother?
Well, how do you respond to the reports that Athala Akpen is not hanging up the phone and other teams ask about your availability, man?
Okay, how do I put this? Everyone has a job on the team. And Athala's job is to explore every option to improve the roster.
But wait, you don't think that you've earned a reprieve from trade talks with your recent play?
No, I mean, not really. I mean, people are gonna ask about you if you're playing well. That just comes with the territory, bruh.
I mean, but there are stars in this league that are off the table without question.
Okay,
right now, you're not one of them.
Okay, listen, fam, I don't compare myself to other people like that. If my team is winning, I'm good. So that's what I'm all about. That's it. I don't listen to all that outside noise and chatter. Seems like we're done here, huh? All right, see you guys later.
Welcome to the Jackson Ellis Show. We got a special guest today, ladies and gentlemen. Freddie Novak. How you doing, brother?
I'm great. Thanks for having me, Jackson.
So talk to me about teammate grades. They're all over the State of the Team report you just released.
They sure are. Well, listen, I'm not a stats guy by trade, but I am a data guy. So I think I can explain things without making too many mistakes.
Talk to me like I have no idea about this stuff, which should be easy because I don't.
Okay, well, listen, teammate grades, which was designed by our absolutely phenomenal analytics department, is an all-in-one proprietary metric that takes into account everything a player does on the court, grades his performance on a scale of F to A+ to tell you exactly how much that player contributed to winning.
Oh, sounds like something Nerve would come up with to get a job.
Yeah, well, it's actually really fascinating, Jackson, and it routinely uncovers insightful information. Do you want to hear an interesting finding?
I'm falling asleep here, Freddie, so yeah, please.
Okay, well, listen, we calculate teammate grades for every player in the league, not just players on our own team, and it turns out that MP grades out as one of the most effective rookies in his class, bettering some pretty big names.
Better than who?
Shep Owens, for one.
Hold on. No offense, Freddie, but if that metric says that MP is better than Shep Owens, boy, you gonna have to throw it in the trash, light it on fire, and throw that trash off a cliff.
Well, look, as someone with a scientific worldview, I appreciate a skeptic, Jackson. But while our findings might be surprising, we stand behind them 100%, and we feel confident that public perception will eventually catch up to our cutting-edge analysis.
Mm-hmm. Public perception might just stay where it is, knowing the fact that Shep Owens is better than MP.
Only time will tell.
That it will. Well, look, we may not see eye to eye on everything, but it has been a great time having you as a guest, and you are even a better sport.
Well, thanks for having me, Jackson. It's been a pleasure.
You got it, Freddie.